Hello and welcome back to my beginner's tutorial for programming in C and C++. In this video, we will be recreating the program used in Part 0. Let's get started by opening main.c with our text editor. The first time you open a C or C++ file in Visual Studio Code, you'll be prompted to install the C/C++ extension. Click Install and then close the Extensions tab by clicking this icon. First, we're going to need to create the main function. Functions will be explained in more detail later, but for now, follow along. Everything inside of these curly braces is part of our main function and will be run from top to bottom, one line at a time. Now we'll add the line return 0, followed by a semicolon at the end of this function. A function returns when it reaches its end. Because our main is marked as returning an int, or integer, we will use 0. Save your program and open a command window. Move to the folder with main.c and compile it. Then, if we run it, nothing should happen and the program should exit. Next, we'll make the program print a message. We'll do this with another function called printf. First, we'll have to include another file that contains printf so we can use it in main. We can do this with the following line. STDIO stands for Standard Input Output. You should always include these kinds of files at the top of your files. Now we can write the message to the console in main with the following line. Make sure it's before the return line so that it is actually registered by the program. Make sure that when you make a new line to end it with a semicolon. If you don't, the compiler will give you an error. Now if we compile and run our program again, we can see that our message is printed. Before we close, let's add some comments to our code so that other people know what it does. While this may be a simple program, it's good to be in practice of always commenting all of your code. The comment is anything inside of these. Comments are completely ignored by the compiler, as they'll be removed by something called the preprocessor that runs before the compiler. This means we can place them wherever we want, but they should either be before or to the right of the code that they describe. Now our program works and is fully commented. You should also compile your code after modifying the comments, just to make sure you didn't accidentally comment anything out that was important. We can also tell the compiler to call our program something other than A with the -O option followed by the name we want. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we'll look at taking input from the user and some more advanced uses for printf.